Something I've been thinking about is social support and yes man. Now, the reason they go hand in hand is because when some people are sad, they want to be able to vent and speak to their homie and whoever it may be that provides them, you know, a shoulder to cry on. Somebody who's prepared to hear out their problems, comfort them, give them some kind of mental clarity and ease. And naturally so, we want to do that for everybody we care about, right? During a time of grief or when they're upset and sad, we want to do that for them. But here's the thing. Sometimes, innocently, some people without realizing, they can perhaps reinforce bad traits and ideas and beliefs some people hold. Now, the conventional yes man is somebody who just is always on board, blindly agrees with everything you say and do. Those people are poisonous, man. And again, I'm lucky enough to say that I've had a relatively drama-free life. Even I've had an encounter with yes men. The thing is, in that moment, they provide you such good feelings of support. The thing is, that's ephemeral happiness, man. You want something that's everlasting. So the whole social support thing, we want to protect and care for the people that are hurt in our lives, right? But we also got to be responsible. And recognize we might be a contributory factor in just assisting them in ruining their character by allowing them to just constantly feel like they can do no wrong. We don't hold them accountable. And it's hard to do, especially when it's in the heat of the moment and you know they're going through it. Like, grief has hit them hard and they're upset. I wouldn't say if you accidentally do it out of comfort for somebody that you are a yes man, but I will say that if you are somebody who constantly provides someone a shoulder to cry on, and every single time you not once make them question perhaps what they did wrong, that's strange to me. Maybe my approach is a lot more stern and harsh though, because I don't sugarcoat anything. That's the thing you have to understand. Like, I'm always thinking about a person's future self. And I'm prepared to sacrifice a friendship if it means their future self is going to thank me for what I say to them in that moment, because I was being real and honest and genuine from the jump. And the thing is, for a lot of people, they understand that. Like, they get it. They appreciate me when I do that. I'm still human. It's hard for me to be able to say those things to somebody when they're really going through it as well. But again, I'm trying to assist their future self, man, at the expense of their current self potentially hating me. Now, sometimes that's to my own detriment, and sometimes it's an asset. I actually had a conversation with somebody about this not too long ago, and she was very wholesome about the approach, where she's like, I understand your approach, but at the same time, she explained hers was like, in that moment, I see somebody who's hurting, and it's really difficult for me to not consider their present self when it's literally all I see right now. And I completely agreed with her. This is why I need more wisdom, because it's difficult for me to prioritize. Now, for many people, they might be like, well, prioritize the current self and then help assess the future one later when they're in a better mental state to receive things. Doesn't always work, dude. Let's be realistic here. And I don't know, in that period of time, what they may believe and how deep-rooted that stuff can get. It's a real difficult one to explain. But the irony is that I'm trying to explain my mind and how I see things. It's crazy because I actually believe when I answer these questions or I explain things, I'm actually explaining to myself why I believe what I believe and why I do what I do. I think that's why it sounds so elaborate. And sometimes not at all. Sometimes what I say makes no fucking sense. But long story short, care for the people you love. And absolutely provide them social support. But do it responsibly. Don't reinforce things in a negative way. Because understand, you could be the reason why they face doom and hardship in the future. All because you potentially supported something that was completely wrong. Do your best, guys. That's all we can do, right?